listen, but who's they? I'm going to ask somebody about this who might know. Here with us now, Democrat from Missouri, Senator Claire McCaskill, who accompanied Senator Obama in his recent swing through her home state.
The $5 bill tour?
Yeah, that tour. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you.
Thank you, guys.
What do you think happened here? Who's injecting race into the race? And is it the Republicans jumping on this comment? Or what?
And who, for God's sake, who is they?
Yeah.
Well, I think they is everyone out there who wants to make sure that Barack Obama doesn't become president. And I think
Senator
it is
McCain,
amazing.
Wait a second, Senator, when you say everybody who doesn't want Barack Obama to win, do you mean Senator McCain?
I think when Barack was using that phraseology, he was talking about the larger issue of the challenges he has in this election. I think Chuck Todd said it very well. You know, it is harder to get elected president of the United States if you are black. And I will tell you that as we pulled in one of these small towns the other day, there were a couple of guys out holding a sign, Rednecks for Obama. And they went over and interviewed them. And in the Post-Dispatch, one of the guys holding the sign said, hey, if he were white, he would get elected in a minute. And this was in the St. Louis paper. I think Barack was just trying to say, listen, guys, there's something really important here that we can't lose sight of.
But when Senator, hold on one second. When Barack Obama says we know what kind of campaign they're going to run, that's not redneck guys holding signs. He says they are going to try to make you afraid of me. He's young, he's inexperienced, and he's got a funny name. And did I mention he's black? Again,
It's a comment from June.
Their campaign. Yesterday, it's the same thing. They are going to try to scare you.
Here's what
Who is that?
You know, I will tell you, I do not believe at any moment was Barack Obama trying to accuse John McCain of anything that you guys are talking about this morning. Here's what I do think. I think John McCain has given up on running his campaign. Karl Rove has put his people in there, and for the last 2 weeks, they have an incessant drumbeat of nasty, nasty stuff. And here's the deal. They were successful yesterday because ExxonMobil reported $12 billion in profit, and you guys have spent all morning talking about what John McCain's campaign manager wants you to talk about.
Okay, but
they won.
Okay, Senator.
But hold on, though, Senator. You were the one following the candidate around who suggested, and we can go look at it word for word if you like. You're the one that has a candidate that went around Missouri all day yesterday saying they're trying to scare you. They're trying to say I have a funny name. They're trying to say I don't look like other presidents. Again, right along the lines of they're trying to say I'm black. John McCain didn't say that.
So this is a political game that's being played. Barack Obama was making the point that you've got a choice. You can continue with George Bush's policies. You can continue an energy policy that's all about big oil. You can continue a tax code that is all about the wealthy. Or you can, in fact, elect a president that is going to change those policies. Now, he was just comparing which is more risky, a new and different kind of president or a president that's going to do the same old stuff. That's the point he made. And he made it very well. And he made it in a way that made people smile
but
and feel good about it.
Senator, you just said it yourself. This is a political game that's being played. And I got to sound like I don't know, a grammar school recess coach, but who started it? Who started it? If Barack Obama is going to be throwing it out there, I guess it might be fair to say, is he playing the race card? Is he starting it?
I think who started playing this game was a campaign that decided in July to begin running nothing but negative character attacks and make the dialogue every day about what's wrong with Barack Obama instead of what's wrong with this country. That's who started it. And they are continuing to do it every single day. When are they going to talk about the fact that Americans are hurting and the policies we need to be embracing in order to get us out of this mess that the Republicans have got us in? That's what we should be talking about. And Barack Obama is not going to play this game. He wants to change the game. He doesn't want to do a tit for tat. He doesn't want to run these kinds of negative ads. And that's really what's going on here.
And Senator, by the way, we have agreed this morning that this is a decision that was made over the weekend in Phoenix. They decided they were going to run negative attacks. They were going to go after them. We agree with you on that. I'm just curious. I was thinking about myself as a candidate. If I had an opponent, an African-American opponent, that accused me of trying to scare people by playing the race card, by saying, oh, and by the way, he's black. By the way, he's got a funny name. By the way, he doesn't look like other presidents on the $5 bill. I know I wouldn't put up with that, and I suspect if someone suggested you were racist, you wouldn't put up with it either, would you?
Well, I don't think he was suggesting John McCain was racist. And in fairness, Joe, you know, the Tennessee Republican Party ran an ad that basically said you should be afraid of this guy. There have been Republican organizations around the country that have said, you know, this is somebody you need to be afraid of. And all that Barack Obama was doing was acknowledging the obvious, that for the McCain campaign, it's about Barack Obama. For Barack Obama, it's about the American people.
So when he said we know what kind of campaign they're going to run, was he talking about the Tennessee Republican Party that put together a campaign ad that I don't think was ever run?
He was talking about a campaign that thinks they can win the presidency by putting down Barack Obama.
And whose campaign is that?
John McCain is putting down Barack Obama in unfair, negative character assassinations. Everything from he doesn't care about our troops, he is okay with losing a war because it's all about him. This is a guy who is just selfish and self-centered.
Right.
And the bottom line is the only person who's obsessed with Barack Obama appears to be John McCain. You know, what Barack Obama is obsessed with is figuring out why in the world, when ExxonMobil is making $12 billion a quarter, John McCain wants to give them another $1.2 billion in tax breaks.
And if, in fact, they, which you said is the McCain campaign,
no,
they are going to run.
I
no, you
did
just
not
did.
Say that, Joe.
She did.
Yeah, she did too. I said who was they, and Claire said
she was
it was the
talking
McCain
about
campaign. Hey, by the way, Senator, for the record, we agree with you that the McCain campaign's decided they're going to make this about Barack Obama, that they don't want to talk about high gas prices, that they don't want to talk about ExxonMobil record profits, that they don't want to talk about a sagging economy. We agree with you there. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this because you were there with him. Why would he go there?
Listen, when I introduced him, I talked about our saying in the Ozarks. Go back and look in the tape. When I introduced him, I said, we have a saying in the Ozarks, they say. And part of it is acknowledging what's out there, what people are saying neighbor to neighbor. There are still people in Missouri that don't even think Barack Obama was born in America.
No.
He was?
Claire McCaskill.
Thank you, Claire.
Greatly
appreciate it. And I can't wait to get you on set again so you can reach across and grab my lapels and shake me like Mika does.
I'll do it for you, Claire.
Go Mika. Go Mika.
All right, go Mika. Boy, do I hear that every day.